everybody, it's July 23rd, 2022, and so much has happened this month. I guess the end of June, I think it was, I don't know, it's been several weeks ago. Evan came and stayed with me for about 4 days. We had a great time. We just went and did and went and did. It was my week off of chemo, so I had no chemo that week, and we had a really good time. I'm so glad he came. And then on the 8th of July, I had a treatment, and about 15 minutes into my treatment of the chemo I've been having problems with, I had a major allergic reaction, and they always gather around, all the nurses and people, and I think they ended up, somebody said they put like 14 medications in me trying to get me out of that allergic reaction, and almost had to call 911 to come get me and take me to the hospital, but I finally rallied around, thank you Lord, and pulled through it. So we of course they pumped me full of steroids and Benadryl, and I don't know what else. I know they did a nebulizer treatment because my lungs have been really congested lately, so I don't know what's going on with that, but I had some issues with that last year, and it was kind of off and on. I'd go on antibiotics, come off, I'd start back. I'm not going to do the antibiotics this time. But I have a lot of wheezing, and but this too shall pass. And also on the 8th, my uncle and my brother came from Oklahoma. So they got there that night, and of course, after all the steroids, I was feeling pretty good. So we went out to dinner when they got here. They didn't stay with me, but they stayed in town, and it was for a short visit. They spent all of Saturday with me, and Brandon and Lauren and the kids came to visit with them. And I tell you what, my uncle, it's my mom's brother, makes me laugh so much. He is so funny, and we had a really good visit. And my sweet brother, I just love him so much. We're like twins. We're 13 months apart, so he was the oops baby. I kid him about it a lot, but he jokes back with me now because, you know, growing up, he was the baby and he hated it. Now he loves it. He likes to rub it in my face. So karma has come up back to bite me in the butt about that one, but we joke and laugh, and it was just a really good time, and I felt good while they were here pumped up on steroids. And so they left Sunday, so it was a quick visit, and we plan on going. My uncle goes to the beach in October every year, and so my brother and I are going to try to go down there, so we'll see how I feel then in October, and maybe get to go to the beach again. So I'm excited about that. I love the beach. So they left Sunday morning. I went to church. I felt fine. Went to church that night. Felt fine. Monday morning, I woke up feeling like I had been hit by a train. I had no energy. I mean, I would get up and come sit in my chair and go back to bed at night. That's about all the energy I had Monday. And so I had a headache and just feeling really bad. And so I thought, well, you know, maybe I overdid it. And Tuesday morning, I woke up feeling the same way. So I called the cancer center and talked to a nurse there, and she told me to take Claritin. And I had some, so I started taking it, and it was just amazing, the difference. And I don't know if any of you take antihistamines, but I'm on like 3 or 4 different ones because they don't just do allergies. Like, they do so many other things. It's amazing medications. I don't like to take a lot, but now I'm kind of having to take more than usual. But certain ones, like I get bone pain, there's an antihistamine that gets rid of my bone pain. Like, a pain pill doesn't touch it, but an antihistamine will completely get rid of bone pain just about, and it's amazing to me. So, medications can be beneficial. I'm one that I don't like to take them if I don't have to, just like the antibiotics. I'm not running a fever, not a bad infection, but, sometimes I like to let my body fight those things. So, so that week, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go to my ladies group. I didn't go eat Mexican. I went from the couch to the bed, to the couch to the bed. I didn't even get dressed all week. So just took it easy. Sometimes God just says, slow down. Just slow down and rest. And so that's what I did, and got into His Word. So He's great. He's always here with me. And then when I went back the following Friday, I met with the doctor. So we were going to see what my options were, because that chemo drug just is kicking my butt. And so she gave me a couple of options. She said, we can try to, I don't really remember the word, chemo gets rid of my memory sometimes, and kind of recalibrate my body to the chemo. And it's a long process over several weeks, and they give you just a little bit, and the next week they give you a little bit more, kind of just, getting your body used to it. And the other option was to just not do it anymore and go to a second treatment, which is what I opted for. And the other treatment is I believe it's an antibody. So the chemo drugs that I were in were cancer killers. They go in and kill the cancer. That's all they do. And this other treatment will deplete the food supply to the cancer in my blood system. And yeah, there's side effects, not quite as bad as what I was on, but still, everything you take has side effects, and but not as bad as the ones before, and I won't have the allergic reactions, and maybe get back a little more energy. So that's the one I opted for, and she said, we're going to just stick with the one chemo that you've been on for this week, and then next week we'll start the new one. And I've been having some problems with chest pains too, nothing major, but a little concerned about that, and some shortness of breath and stuff. So on the following Monday, I had an appointment with my doctor, so I went in, and I always see the nurse practitioner, and I told her I wanted an EKG done, and there was a little something that was possible on there, but she said it was fine. And so Tuesday night, I woke up with some really sharp chest pains, but they went away, and So Wednesday morning I got up and thought, well, let me call the cancer center and see if I can get an appointment. Well, new patient appointments were 6 weeks away, the end of August, and she said, but we do have a walk-in clinic if you're having urgent needs or whatever. And so I sat here and debated, and my sweet friend Lynn called me and she said, what are you doing? I said, well, I just not feeling too good and kind of concerned, and called the heart center, and she's like, okay, we're going, so I'm going to get ready and come get you and take you. So she did. She's so sweet. And they did another EKG, and she said, well, we're going to order a stress test and an echocardiogram. She said, you can come back at 4 today, or you can come in these times tomorrow. I said, well, I'd rather just get it done with today. So went back at 4. They did a stress test. I did walk on the treadmill. My heart rate was already up over 100, so it didn't take long to get my heart rate up where it needed to be. Excuse me. And the echocardiogram, and everyone there was so nice. And then she said, we'll get these results to the doctor, and he'll probably see him on Monday and get back with you. So sometime this week I should hear back on those. And so I'm figuring, since they didn't send me right away to the hospital, I must be okay. That's the way I look at it. If it had been something major, they'd have sent me right to the hospital. So but thank you, Lynn, for that. And so this week has been a better week. You know, I went in for treatment on Friday, and they only gave me the one treatment. They were going to start the new one, but apparently my insurance has not approved it, so we'll have to wait and see if it's approved by next Friday and go from there. Great to have insurance, but sometimes not so great. But God already knows. I do know my CA-125 has gone back up a little bit, which it's kind of the protein marker in my blood that kind of tells. So pray that those go down, that my insurance is approved for the new treatment. And I think part of the problem was maybe somebody didn't get that pre-approved before I went in on Friday, so they tried to get it approved on Friday. You know, insurance doesn't work real fast like that. So anyway, I'm good. So we should start the new treatment on Friday. Very optimistic about that. And what else has gone on? I had a good week this week, I guess. I was really weak still, but I went to my ladies group on Tuesday and just love those ladies so much. We celebrated one of them's 80th birthday. Jenny is such a sweet, sweet person, and she turned 80 actually yesterday, so she came in wearing a sash to our group that said 80 and fabulous. So she is a fabulous lady. And she just loves God so much. And then Thursday, I went to Margarita Thursday. You know I don't drink margaritas, but I go and eat Mexicans. No, Thursday. We went Thursday and Friday. I went to both of them. So that was good. You know, my energy level was up a little bit, and so I was able to do those things. And I love getting together with those people. And one of the Thursday bunch of people the week before when I didn't go had actually sent me some money. So I'm just real appreciative. God just continues to bless me in so many ways and keeps providing for me, and I'm just so thankful. So thankful. And Friday when I left the cancer center, I have a young nurse. She's pregnant for the first time, and she finally got her little belly bump going on, and I think she's due in November. And when I left, I just hugged her and I said, I want you to know you're a great nurse and you're doing a good job. Sometimes that's all people need to know is I recognize that you're doing good. Tell somebody that today. Tell somebody you're doing a great job. And so it's been a good week. Today's Saturday. It's my brother's birthday. He's in heaven. And I miss him so much because he makes me laugh. He was a great man, you know. I went to his funeral and heard of the great works that he did for the Lord, and I know I'll see him one day again. So there's lots of people I love in heaven, and I just can't wait to see him again. Well, I can wait. I still have works to do too. And so I'm smiling again. I know my last one I was crying like a baby, and things have gotten better. That was just such a low point for me, and sometimes I get that way. It's not very often, but God gives me a lesson each time I'm down like that, and I'm just so grateful for the down times because I just draw closer to Him when I do that. And He's awesome. Even in the down times, He's doing good. God uses everything for good. And I'm just so grateful. And Rico's having little back problems today. He can't even jump up in the recliner. He's down on the floor. I put his bed in the floor because he can't even get up on the couch to get in his bed. He can't jump up on anything. So I'm sure his back is kind of bothering him. I heard him fall the other day. I don't know what he was doing in here, but I was in the bedroom or the bathroom or something and heard a crash, and I come running in here, and I don't know what he did, but he's hurt his back. He has back problems anyway, but he can't get up on anything. So I'm going to give it a few days, see if it gets better, and maybe take him to the vet. I don't know. We'll see. See how he does. But he's having a hard time, but I'm doing good today. I'm sure by Monday I'll be back down again, but I'm enjoying these steroids today. They're just helping me get up and move around, so maybe I'll go make my bed, do the dishes, something, I don't know. Something simple. It's a beautiful day. You know, we've had plenty of rain, and you know I love cloudy days in the rain, and my plants are loving the rain. It's been so hot, but we've had relief from the rain. You know, my family in Oklahoma's not getting much rain. I think they had 1/32 inch of rain. It's not enough. But love my Oklahoma family. Love all my friends out there. Love you all, but not as much as Jesus does. Have a great day.